2 videos ago, I made this small replica of a barn quilt. It actually hangs in a diamond shape like that. This is the one originally I made. This is the second one because I cut 2 layers and I had 2 of each one. So you see I got like dark here and light here. This one's kind of like a mirror image. But in doing this, I created this little diamond shape in Inkscape that I could use over and over again. So I've used that, I've been playing with it, and I came up with another pattern for this video, and it's this one right here. I've got 3 pieces of wood there. There's not a large difference in the colors on them, but I was trying to get as much contrast as I could. So it's going to be kind of like I did the other one. I got a hole drilled right there. I don't want to cut through that circle. And then we'll cut all these little diamonds and triangles and odd shapes out inside, and then I'll cut the circle out. And you see I've got them numbered. I'm going to try to keep them together this time. I messed them up last time. And I've got another copy of it here that I'm just going to lay it on as a cut, match number with number, and I can keep track of them hopefully. So I'll cut the other one with a number 1. I think I'm going to use a number 5 because I had trouble in that was oak and walnut. I had trouble keeping that little light blade tracking in that denser wood. And this has got 3 layers of wood. And it's oak and walnut plus something else. I'm not sure what it is. So I'm going to go to a 5 and see if I can cut this and make it look like something. So let me get a new blade in the saw and I'll get to cutting and see what we can make it do. Okay, so after a lot of gluing and sanding and fussing with and framing and trying to make things line up, these are the three combinations I came up with. Got that one. Got that one. And I got that one. Anyway, that was, even though you cut them all at the same time, they don't necessarily line up without cracks between the joints. There's enough, the saw curve stacks up as you go through. Pretty sure that's part of it. And I used a number 5 blade on this, so I had a larger kerf. So you get to the last, you got to do some sanding and adjusting. And finally, at the very last, to get cracks out of it, I just smeared some glue in them and sanded over it, and that pretty well made it look smooth and straight. After a lot of sanding and adjusting, even on the frames, I had to do a bunch of that. I finished these. They never turn out the way I think they will, but I'm not unhappy with them. So if you liked it, hit the like button. And I subscribed, hit the subscribe button, because I'll be playing with these little triangle diamonds in the future to make different patterns. That's kind of what I'm doing. That's a quilter's diamond, and I'm playing with them to see what I can do with them. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.